I am making this video to kind of document just where I am right now. I don't know if that'll stay. I am a bit hyper. It is 11:55 at night, and I'm just, as somebody in my support group said, woohoo! That's just kind of how she described it. My mood has been lifting, and I just feel really good. I just took my meds. I know I'm supposed to take them earlier than this, but I guess there's really no excuse. I just didn't take them. I don't really know why, but I just didn't. And I have somebody coming to my house tomorrow at 10 a.m. and I really need to get some sleep. I hope I do. I took I can never remember the name of them. Little pink pills. I can't remember the name of it. But I just took it. It'll help with sleeping. Ooh, my light's playing tricks on me. Anyway, I wanted to really talk about my Seroquel, because I am not that happy. Since I started making these videos, which is pretty much when I did start taking the Seroquel, I have gained a lot of weight. I'm sure you can see that in my videos. I can see it. I mean, I can see it just all over. And a lot of it feels more like bloating than anything. And I really am not happy with that. I was doing good with losing weight and everything, and I started taking this medicine. Doesn't matter how much I exercise or eat right, I keep gaining weight. I was at 200 milligrams, now I'm down to 100, and the next time I see my psychiatrist, I'm going to tell him, look, I don't want to be on Seroquel anymore, so I want to wean myself off of it. Well, not myself, but, you know, with the help of him, you know, and go down, because I am, it's not worth it to me. In his mind, it is worth it because it helps me sleep, and it helps, I think it helps with my hallucinations and whatever, but I'd rather have hallucinations and not sleep well than gain like 50 pounds in 2 months. I mean, that's just ridiculous. I mean, it's like I'm trading one set of problems for another. I wish I could remember what was it that I just took? I give it to my son too. A Benadryl, that's what it is, Benadryl. I'm sorry, I don't know what's up with me tonight. I feel silly. But anyway, I want to talk to him about that because I don't want to develop diabetes or, you know, have an early heart attack, or, you know, there's so many problems that can happen with being overweight, and I was already overweight to begin with, and I had lost 30 pounds, and now I've gained that back plus, and actually, I honestly don't know how much I weigh right now. I haven't weighed myself because I'm afraid to see what I weigh. But I will admit I haven't been sticking to my exercise schedule like I should be. But mostly that was because I was going through a depression and I really didn't feel like exercising. But now that I'm feeling better, I do want to, I really need to get on a schedule. I need to make a schedule and stick by it, and just kind of like what you do in AA, one day at a time. And that's kind of how I live my life. I just kind of do one day at a time, because I'm not perfect, even though I'm big on perfectionism. I try to do, like with school, I try to do everything perfect. I try to get the perfect grades. I try to be the perfect mom. You know, and I feel like if I don't do something perfect or right, then it's not worth anything. I'm not really sure where I get that from. Even when I was in the partial hospitalization program, I tried to do the program perfectly. And that's something that they pointed out to me, is that it's not about being perfect. It's about, you know, like with school, you know, with studying, you set small goals to obtain a larger goal, you know, and you work at things, and it's a journey, it's a process. Ever it's not ever going to end, you know, like learning, that never ends. You're continuously learning throughout your life. And I have to try to learn that with exercising or this journey with my mental health, physical health, whatever it is that I'm doing, parenting, it's a journey. And I learn as I go. And that's kind of a hard topic for me. And I know I'm kind of jumping around in this, but I guess I just need to get this out. It's hard for me to not have everything right, and to not have the answer. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. And I'm working with my son. I have in-home support, well, HCT, so I have a BHP worker and a clinician come to my house, and we work together, and we work with my son because he has his own set of issues that we deal with. And you know, they're teaching me techniques and working with me, and everybody tells me the same thing. You just gotta, with parenting, you take an approach. It might work this time, but it's not a guarantee it's going to work the next time, and it's always a changing game, and life is ever changing. And you know, as a human being, as a person, my personality, I'm not that great with change depending on the change. If I want the change, it's completely different. But when change happens to me, or it just happens, you know, life just happens, it's very unnerving because I don't know what to do with myself. And that's something that I need to work on. I know I need to work on that. And I need to keep telling myself that even though parenting is hard, you know, I'm doing the best that I can, and I have to give myself credit where credit is due. I don't do that enough. I don't give myself credit. I always think that if I don't do it right, then it doesn't matter the in-between. And that does. The in-betweens do count. They do count. But I've so gotten way off topic. I really wanted to talk about the Seroquel. But anyway, I guess this video just goes to show you where my mind is at right now. So weight loss, Seroquel, and just taking it one step at a time. I really want to get back on an exercise routine and have a basic routine for my everyday life. Because lately, I've been lazy. You know, being depressed. When I get depressed, I get very lazy. I don't clean. I don't do anything. I just sleep. And I get up when I have to. And that's it. And I'm not excusing that behavior, but that's just, when I'm depressed, that's what happens with me. And everyone displays depression differently. But since I'm feeling a lot better, I'm feeling happy, and I'm feeling like I'm excited for school to start. I'm excited because I've been working with my son and things are going better. There's progress. I'm seeing progress, so I'm giving myself credit and him credit for that, and the workers credit. And I have to look at the positive. I gotta look at the positive, because if I always look at the negative, life will be I'll be very unhappy, whether I'm depressed or not. So, yeah. Hopefully my meds will kick in soon. So this is kind of a random video, and I'm sorry if I'm just rambling. By this point, you're probably not even watching anymore. But yeah, alright, I guess I'm gonna go and yeah, 'cause it's 12:05, so I should probably get to bed since I have to be up tomorrow in a few, probably 6 hours, because my son gets up fairly early. And I'll have to start writing a plan. So I'll probably update on this. I'll probably post this video and think, what the heck was I, what was I on? I'm not on anything but my brain, so yeah, alright. Thanks for watching.